Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Kissy? Good? Good? Oh. Kissed me early on the mouth, but by the time I turned this on here, he already went to the couch. He was like, alright, whatever. So, I'm making a video. Anyway, this is my self-made sweater. This is one of my double layer collection things. So anyway, I can also put the hood on. A double layer hood as well to keep my brain really warm. Hey. This is for brains that get cold out of fear. I don't know, this is kind of warped. Yeah, that's the top here. Okay, this top seam here. That's the top. So everything's upside down on the camera. So, anyway, okay. This looks too much like Mother Mary. I have to take this off. Anyway, this video is for Shoujo, the albino baby dolphin, kept in a very small pool. I saw the videos. You can check the videos on YouTube. Dolphin Museum, Taiji, dolphin babies. Okay, you will see or can watch every one of the undercover footage that people have taken, or overcover footage, or whatever. They don't even allow activists in there anymore today, because they don't want people to see the horrible conditions that the dolphins are in. And there are some male baby dolphins that already have testosterone a lot, that are developing. They're in there like teenage dolphins, and they are going insane. And it's just the same with humans. You know, if you put teenage humans into small confinement, they would go insane. They would pick on each other, and they would try to run their heads against a brick wall and so on. It's the same with dolphins. You know, the dolphins, if you watch a video, you can clearly see how they are in a frenzy. They're desperately trying to get out of that pool. They're jumping up and down really high and really fast. And it's very clear they're not enjoying themselves. They're in a panic, and they are trying to get out of there. And they try to figure out ways to get out of there, but they can't get out because it's way inland, it's in a pool. And they would not make it if they got out of the pool and had to walk on their fins to get to the ocean. They wouldn't even know where the ocean is. So it's a horrific situation. Then they're kept in there for months and maybe years. Japanese fisher people have separated baby dolphins from their mothers. Shoujo's mother died out of grief. She just went underwater and never came back up. That was reported. People have observed that. And it is an absolute atrocity what's happening. The panic among the dolphins, the grief, the going completely insane, losing their minds, and it's total agony that's going on there. And it's absolutely brutal and barbaric, and it should not be tolerated by anyone globally. And they need to outlaw the whale slaughter and the dolphin slaughter, and any of these types of things where they're taking wildlife and they separate babies and stuff like this. It's absolutely horrific. And these dolphins, they're waiting to go to amusement parks where they're enslaved further, and where they're drilled to do things for people's amusement and so on. And that's why I say boycott this. Don't go to those amusement parks. Don't give them money. Don't support these things. Stop this from happening. We need to write letters instead to SeaWorld and other places to stop them from doing this, to stop them from getting new whales and dolphins. Okay, this is very important. We need to all band together, and we need to free these dolphins that are in Japan, currently held captive, to be shipped over in airplanes and suffer even more and all of this. We need to protect them, and we need to make sure that they're going to be released back in the ocean where they were found, in the same places at the Pacific Ocean, somewhere near Japan. Near that cove in Taiji, Japan. That's where they need to be released, and they need to be allowed to go all the way back to the ocean. And I wish I could talk to the dolphin and tell them to never ever get near this cove area again. These fisher people, they go way out there, and they drive the dolphins into that cove with their motorboats. Motorboats are probably faster than the dolphins, and they are able to somehow corral them into this dolphin cove. And then they put nets up where they can't get out, and then they butcher them in a gigantic bloodbath. It is just unbelievably awful. And Rico Berry documented that in the film The Cove. I can't watch it. It's just, I can only see it for a few seconds, and I have to turn it off because I couldn't handle it. I'd go unconscious, I think. I would not be able to handle it. I get nervous breakdowns when I see it. But not everybody is like me, so people who can handle this better, they need to see it in order to see what is exactly going on. We need to know some of the details, or how can we help if we don't know some of it? So I recommend to people to watch it as much as they can, but at least inform themselves about the basics that are going on there, so that we can write letters and do something about it, and petition and do whatever we can in our activism and our political leverage that we have. The whales and dolphins, they often go crazy when they're in amusement parks because they don't have the space that they need. Dolphins and whales, they need a vast ocean. They need an entire ocean. They migrate back and forth from the North Pole all the way to South America, back and forth all the time. They swim hundreds of miles on high speed every day. How can they do that in a small swimming pool? So they go insane. That's the same with people, prisoners who are kept in a real small confinement. How is that going to help anyone? So what happened is, orca whales in particular, they can't handle it. They go completely berserk. They need to swim real high speed for many hundreds of miles, and they need to play, and they're very active animals, and when they're held in these amusement park pools, they can't take it anymore. And several times where the orca whales were trying to get the attention of the trainers and they were in despair, they were frustrated because the trainers were not understanding them, didn't know what they wanted. Instead they tried to teach them ridiculous things that the orca whales don't even like, and it doesn't even pertain to their lives. And they get frustrated because they feel like they can't get their message across to the trainers. They want to tell the trainers find me a way out of here, please. I know you like me, I know you like to play with me and all of this, but I need to get out of here, and I see you don't understand what I want. And so this, if this keeps going on and on and on and on every day for years, they will become so frustrated, they will take the leg of a trainer and they will pull them underwater all the way to the bottom of the pool, and because they want them to show them where there is some kind of tunnel or something where they can get out and back in the ocean. Because they don't understand that this is a pool that's way inland and completely detached from the ocean. They think there must be a way somewhere, some secret door or something, where they can get out and go back into the ocean. So that's basically what they want to tell them. They want to urge them to let them out. But the trainers don't understand what they are trying to do, why they are doing this, why they take the legs and pull them underwater. And they're in such despair that sometimes the swimsuit gets cut and stuff like this, because if they wanted to, they can cut the leg off in one bite, but they don't. They want them to show them the way out. They love those people. They don't want to hurt them. They just want them to show them how to get back in the ocean. And people don't understand it. And it's all about show, and everyone is having a good time except the animals, and they don't see how the animals are suffering, in what agony the animals are. And that's what we activists are trying to get across to the public, so that more and more people realize that this is an atrocity that needs to be stopped, it needs to be boycotted, and we need to write petitions to let these animals out, back in the ocean. Okay. I have my own petition running right now. It's called For Shoujo. It's on Care2. It's been up there for a couple of months. I only have like 130 signatures. I was hoping to get 1,000 by now, at least. That was my goal originally. So I can use this link to this petition when I write petition letter to politicians and say, here, look, I have 1,000 people who are standing behind me with this. So far I only have 130. I need more people. I need as many people as possible so that we can use this petition, this link, or other petitions where from other people and other people who signed, or any kind of petition that is in this regard, and we can go to the politicians with our letters and we can say, these are all the people that are standing behind this, and we want to free the dolphins and the whales, and please help us do this. Please help us get that accomplished. So that's why I'm collecting signatures, so that we have more voices, more than just my husband Nicola and Paul signing underneath, but having basically 100 people or hundreds of people sign that very same letter, that has more weight. And I want other people to write letters too. This is very important. And there's another thing that I wanted to bring up, and that is I want people to look into the meditation by S.N. Cuenca. He died in 2013, and he developed the Vipassana meditation, and there's a reason why these two subjects are interlinked. I may talk about this in another video. But there's a very strong connection between S.N. Cuenca and Shoujo. And I want people, there's a reason why this Vipassana meditation is now really successful and making it around the world. It is there for a reason. It is a remarkable breakthrough in meditation, and people are receiving help, and the Dalai Lama and other neuroscientists found out that the compassion center in the brain gets developed through this meditation technique. And that's just a revolutionary breakthrough. That's just something that is very bizarre and very interesting, because scientists used to believe that the brain is like, it either is like this or it is like that by birth. Scientists thought that the brains were just static in a specific way genetically, and they are not. So there are many different reasons for why the brain formations are this or that way, or why certain brain formations are more developed than others and certain brain formations are less developed than in the average person. And so, and now they found out that it is possible that people through meditation can grow these formations larger and balance this all out and make their brains compassionate for the first time. And this is an absolute amazing breakthrough in psychology, but it's more than that, neurology as well. And all of that without surgery. That's all of that without computer chips embedded. All of that without gene therapy and so on. Without medical interventions. This is possible. People are able to balance out their brains, make themselves smarter, make themselves more caring, make themselves more compassionate, all through meditation. And that's why I recommend it to all people. Look into the Vipassana. If you put Vipassana into Google, it will show you that there are Vipassana groups happening all over the planet, anywhere, in any kind of area, and even for people who live farther away, like in rural areas. All they need to do is they put their zip code in and they will show you, or you show approximately where you are, which town. I think you can click, there's a map or something, you can click which town you are, and then it will show you where the next possible Vipassana course is happening, or where they have frequently courses that they are offering. And these courses are for free. It's a 10-day retreat where people are actually staying. It's in a dormitory situation or in single rooms. The different groups have different facilities, so you have to check this all out and see if you want a real luxury one. You can probably find it, but people should just take the one that is next to their location and just roll with it and just go for it and do what they are suggesting to do. They have meditation that are going on throughout the whole day. It's conducted in the whole group, and they eat only raw, fresh, vegan food there, which is also serving to detox the body and to nourish the body and the brain. And this all helps to become completely clear and grounded and completely connected again, reconnected to everything, to themselves and to the surroundings around them, to every plant. And that's what people reported after those meditation sessions, that they were able to see every leaf completely new, and they were paying attention to things they have never really paid attention to in the past. And so that's what it really is all about. It's this reconnection to nature and to life around them. And once we have that, once we are connected like this, we will see the big picture of things. We will not be easily swept up by those vanity type of things that are commercial around us, and we'll be much more in tune with who we really are and what we really want as the child within, the real you within. So that's what I really strongly recommend to people to do. And that's a video I wanted to make today. I actually wanted to write a song for Shoujo. I have written a song for her before, but hopefully I will someday be able to put this into a movie. That would be really great, because I want to show people what the past was really like. And there's nothing to romanticize about it. There was nothing really romantic or glorious. It was very rough. It was very down to earth, literally. And so why modernize any theme, particularly when they talk about the Middle Ages? So my song for Shoujo is made in the melody of that from Walter von der Vogelweide, and maybe I will sing it right now. But I also wanted to compose this for the wider audience into something more jazzy, because people are more used to more modern type of styles. But I will not make it into a country song. Going back to earth means seeing all life around us. We're just one species out of many. Okay? And particularly the whales, the dolphins and the dogs, they are such incredibly magnificent animals, much more magnificent than humans are. And that's why I want to write a song for the wider audience, for Shoujo, and also for the other animals, for the military dog, and for the Buddha, of course. And it's not easy for me. I'm not a songwriter, but I see that songs are the key to people's psychology, to get them more involved into this. But I try to do what I can. Here's the song. The earth belongs to all of us. She belongs to my dog, the owl in the tree, as well as you and me. The earth belongs to all of us. She belongs to the Christmas tree, also called the grandfir, but he does not want to be logged. The earth belongs to all of us. She belongs to the baby dolphin, the girl who is called Shoujo, and Shoujo does not want to leave her ocean. The earth belongs to all of us. She belongs to the oceans. We people have to get together, and we have to rescue the baby dolphins. The earth belongs to all of us. She belongs to Shoujo's parents. She belongs to her friends, and we people have to listen to our hearts.